What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today I have a special guest training with me today. He is a friggin' animal and a regional athlete as well, so we're supposed to be training, which I'm slightly nervous about, but you know, I'm always nervous about training, especially when it comes to CrossFit. You know that. So yeah, I'm gonna introduce you to the main man over there. How's it going?
What's up, guys? Yeah,
How are you?
for this. Well excited.
Yeah, I'm using my old Canon, so we can't see ourselves, so I don't even know if this is in shot. This is Zack. As you can see, he's friggin' massive.
Not as big as you, though.
He is massive for you guys are gonna see for a CrossFitter how big he is and how quickly he moves. So yeah, we're doing a workout that should be fun.
The MIKKO Triangle, quite a famous CrossFit workout. One I normally do on Wednesdays. I use Wednesdays as an active recovery day, as I call it.
Yeah.
So it's going to be, I'm going to go for 22 cows. You're going to go for
20.
20. Which if he finishes 20, I am seriously impressed. It's taken me like 2 years to be able to do 22. So 22 cow bike first minute, 22 cow row second minute, 22 cow ski third minute, 4th minute rest, repeat for 40 minutes.
40 minutes?
Yeah.
Seriously. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm very excited about this workout.
It's a mental one as well.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah.
So I normally do 15 calories, so this is going to be quite interesting.
Yeah.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to train, film that, and then we're going to sit down and just talk to Zack about his first experience doing regionals.
Yeah.
Been to
First
regionals.
and last one.
Well, he's probably gonna make it to the games, hopefully.
That's the aim.
But we've trained before, and that was horrendous. So the video is actually on my channel, so check it out. And then we're gonna sit down and just talk about what you felt, your first experience in regionals, because that is almost like Olympia for us in terms of bodybuilding. So that's like where you want to get to. CrossFit Games is the end.
Like another level, yeah.
Yeah, but regionals is just as insane. So yeah, we're gonna sit down and talk about that and many more. So yeah, should be fun.
Let's do it.
kill me. To cut my calories down because I was dying. He never let me give up because I was gonna stop. The longest I've done is 20 minutes, and he was just like, keep going, keep going. There's a friggin' animal on that bike. Seriously, how you feeling?
All right, yeah.
That's a normal day thing. That's a rest day.
That's all right.
It's active recovery.
Low taxing. Good
I'll stick to
mental
bodybuilding.
strength.
The skier.
Ski's the worst because you've got to put so much into it to get calories.
Yeah.
You can't just like coast through.
You see the steam coming up, isn't it? Yeah, it was the skier was hard. Thing for me, the lactic acid was here, so I was gonna throw up.
Yeah.
Halfway through, I said to him, "I'm gonna give up," and he was like, "No, you're not."
When you do that sort of stuff every week, you mentally don't get put off by anything, just because.
So I might have to. So normally I do that 20 minutes, 15, 15, 15.
Yeah.
So now I kind of need to up my game.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, workouts like this make me appreciate bodybuilding because this shit's hard. Pardon the French, but you know.
Fun though.
Yeah, but he's like how big he is and he can still move like that. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, my hand's shaking. It's frigging out. So, that was a good workout.
It was, yeah. 40 minutes goes fast.
That's normal for you. For me, I'm still feeling it now. My body is shaking. Like, that is crazy. It's a cardio workout, but it feels like I've just done weight training.
Yeah, you get a good pump on it from the pulling from the row, triceps from the ski erg, legs on the bike.
But I think it's quite interesting because, you know, what I want to do now is kind of explain to people the difference between Zack and myself. Because like when I post training videos, even on YouTube and on Instagram, a lot of people think, oh wow, that's intense. And I'm like, that's not anywhere half as intense as what someone like Zack would do, who's a regional athlete. So when I post workouts on Instagram, for example, people go, wow, that's hard. But then when you post workouts on your Instagram, I'm like, yeah, I'm never even gonna try and do them because that looks impossible.
Yeah.
So it just shows the difference.
Yeah.
But I mean, but you train for a purpose. You're slightly
Yeah, my
different.
aim is obviously to get to the games.
Yeah.
So I train for about 4.5 hours a day.
Yeah.
Mainly that is fitness and gymnastic based.
I mean, what was it like getting to regional? Because Zack's gone to regionals. How did it feel when you qualified?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I've been trying to get there for 2.5 years.
Yeah.
So when you've worked for something for so long and then you actually finally get it, it's a bit surreal. And I literally just wanted to go and enjoy regionals.
Yeah.
And I think that came across from
Yeah, it
people
did.
watching me and kind of all the messages, everyone's saying, oh, you look like you bring a lot of personality to the floor, and
Yeah.
you could tell I was having fun.
Yeah, because if you're into CrossFit, you've probably seen what Zack did with a group of people, and they posted it on the CrossFit Games page. Actually, he was flossing, and that was his thing.
That really came about like it wasn't really planned.
It was just a fun.
We were just training in the gym,
Yeah.
and then I think it was one of my best friends, John. He was like, "You should do something after the event, like, and we'll just mess around dancing."
Yeah.
And then we all started flossing, and then we did it like about 10 of us in the gym, and then I think there's only 2 of us who could actually do it, and the rest of them just looked like
They didn't.
plonkers.
Yeah.
And then then did it after each event, and then it just took
It just
fire.
it kind of blew up, and then it was kind of a good highlight as well, because then people kind of knew who you were.
Yeah.
Who didn't know who he was, because he was
Yeah.
featured on the CrossFit Games page, which has a huge following.
Yeah.
How is it training as an athlete compared to someone like myself who just does CrossFit for fun? What's the difference?
I think it's the intensity. For me, it's definitely the volume as well.
Yeah.
And it's that kind of, like today, it's the mental push that kind of you have. Whereas if you just do it for a general CrossFit, so some days you're going to feel tired, you just either sack it off or you just don't push as hard, you take a light session. Whereas for me, it's every day, even if I don't feel great, I'm always pushing for more, pushing for better. So I think I see it more as like, not a job, but it is like, for me, it's my job to get to the games, that's what I want to achieve. So not much gets in the way of that. If people want to like go out like Tuesday night for drinks, I'll say no because I've got training Wednesday. Whereas if it's just like a general CrossFit, they might be, yeah, okay, cool, let's go for drinks, get back in at 1 AM and then get up and train. Whereas me, I always need to make sure I'm getting 8 hours of sleep, getting all my food, and then maybe Saturday night I'll have a bit more of a relaxed like evening.
Yeah.
But even there I'm thinking I want to get my sleep, so I've got a good rest day Sunday and then I can go again on Monday.
Yeah.
So I think it's just your whole life, or all my life is like evolved around getting to the games and like preparation every week for that.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite. I've done shows before, like stage shows. I mean, that was a long time ago, but
that's even like harder. Like diet.
Yeah, the diet. It's the diet. Like you have no social life, but I mean, the extreme difference is yours is training, pushing yourself. Whereby with bodybuilding, it's just your diet. You actually can't do half of the stuff you do now because you're usually depleted. But it's interesting because it's similar to how I train, but I don't train to be on stage, but I train twice a day. I mix bodybuilding with CrossFit style workouts, but when I was just doing bodybuilding, I did twice a day. I diet, and I didn't have much of a social life because I wanted to look the way I do now. I train for the fun of it now, whereby it's interesting to see how you train.
There's some days where maybe in a 2-week block I might not want to do what I'm doing 4 times a week. 4 times in that 2 weeks, but you still get it done. I think when you're working towards a goal, obviously you enjoy it, otherwise you wouldn't do it. But I think if anyone says you enjoy it every day when you're working towards a goal, I think it's not 100% true.
Absolutely,
I really, like, you don't want to go through that sort of pain we went through every single morning. Like every week. But you want to get to where you want to be, so.
Do you find that you like training when there's an environment?
Oh, 100%, I much prefer training like in front of loads of people, just because that really pushes me. Where some people like to train on their own, that's not me. I like to interact with people and have a laugh and chat and whatnot. Definitely prefer performing in front of people. Sure.
We met.
Is that the rowing thing the first time, I think?
Yeah, rowing one.
That was
interesting.
Was that a year ago?
Yeah. That was almost like my first few months into CrossFit. And then we trained again when I came up to.
You came to my box with Craig and
Jazz. And then we did that workout, which was horrible.
Yeah, that was a sprint one, wasn't it?
That was bike and 70 kilo squats.
20 cal and 15 kilo squats.
That was my first experience with, wow, this is a different kettle of fish. Like, this is not the same. Do you do any bodybuilding workouts? Or
I've never ever done bodybuilding. Like,
I know when he said that. Yeah, when he said that, I was shocked.
I think I've done bicep curls maybe twice in my life. And everyone's like, you got massive arms.
And your chest as well. His chest is huge, and I'm like, you've never done.
I never do bench. I think I've done bench press a handful of times. I remember it was in a Battle of the Beast qualifier to find the max bench press.
I saw that.
I got 160. And I never do bench press.
I used to bench a lot, but I don't anymore. But it's crazy. I think it's all the gymnastic stuff as well, because you've got a lot of dips.
Genetically I'm just a big guy anyway.
But
all like the constant, everything you pretty much do in CrossFit is pulling, so your biceps involved in any Olympic lifting. I do a lot of like muscle ups, chest to bars, pull ups, toes to bars. So burpees, working chest and triceps all the time. So
it's quite interesting that you've never, because when you told me that I was like, whoa.
Before CrossFit I was doing strength and fitness based stuff. A lot of kettlebells, and I don't think I've ever actually done a bodybuilding session.
We're gonna do a bodybuilding session. I'm gonna take you through.
I would be insanely sore.
I'm gonna take you through maybe an arm workout.
Alright.
Like, because in years I used to spend probably an hour and a half just training arms.
Really?
I swear to you, it's But I think it's quite cool to see someone like you, because you're a big guy, and a lot of people are like, oh, CrossFitters can't put on size. And you are not small.
No,
So when people say you lose all your gains, and it's like, well, every time someone says that, I always just show them a picture of Zack and be like, look at this guy. I mean, that's fine. Had to reset the camera because it turned off. What would this is probably a really good one. In terms of nutrition, do you calculate macros and calories?
Lucky for me, I don't really. I know roughly what I'm having. Like, people think I eat a lot more than what I do. I probably have about 3,500 calories a day to 4.
Really?
Because if I go above that, I just put on weight. I'm just like, people think, oh, like that's wicked to have. But like, I literally, it's not like, I won't be fat, it'll be muscle. But if I ate like probably more like 5,500 calories, I'll just go to like 105 kilos. And it would be good weight, but it's still weight. So I've kind of, just for experience over the years and then my body, I found like the minimum I can eat to still perform well. And then on Saturdays, I just eat whatever I want. So I'll have cheat meals, I'll have like chocolate, sweets, whatever I fancy, I'll have that on Saturday. And then Sunday will be a bit more of like a lapse day, so I might go out to food and have a restaurant and have a dessert, but I won't specifically, like Saturday I specifically have sweets in the week.
Yeah.
And Sunday, if we go out, I'll have whatever I want.
Yeah.
If we don't go out, I'll eat my normal food. I've got a meal prep sponsor, so they send me all my food in the week, and I have about 4 or 5 of them a day. But it equates to around 3,500 to 4,000 calories a day.
Okay, cool.
But for my size and training 3.5 hours a day, it's not really that much.
Yeah, I mean it's not as much as I thought it would. But that's because again, I only see when you do have like the double ups and stuff.
So I
all think, oh wow, you probably eat loads of food.
Yeah, so I always post my Saturday or weekend days.
Yeah.
But Saturdays I just literally eat, like I'll go and have like 3 meals.
Yeah.
And I'll post it. But in the week it's just my meal prep meals.
Yeah, for me it's a Sunday.
Yeah.
I always use Sundays as my I always call it EEIS. EEIS. Eat everything inside.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. What would be your top 5 tips for someone who wants to start or who started CrossFit and wants to be good at CrossFit?
Okay, so we'll start with some tips if you want to get in, if you want to start CrossFit. I would obviously find your local box. Don't get carried away with what people are doing. So if you walk into a box and you see someone doing muscle ups, most people, I want to do muscle ups. And it's like, no, learn to do a pull up, learn to kick pull up, learn to butterfly, and then go on to muscle ups.
Yeah.
So take your time. I think people get really eager and want to try and do all the cool stuff, but that's when injuries occur. So learn the basics, don't get carried away with what other people are doing or what other people do on social media, because they've probably been doing it for 3 years. And just be patient and mobilise. It's so important in CrossFit. You've got to be mobile for Olympic lifting, you've got to be mobile for any sort of kicking gymnastic movement. And then for people who want to kind of get to that next level and dedicate their time to get a better athlete, again, it's just probably the biggest thing is consistency. You've got to be consistent with your training day in, day out. It's not kind of 2 weeks hard training, week off. It's like literally, it's got to be your lifestyle if you want to be good at CrossFit. You've got to be training probably, not everyone trains twice a day, because I know someone like Pat Bowler will train, I think he trains once a day, but if you want to get to a top level, I think you've got to dedicate 2 individual sessions a day so you can kind of do your fitness or gymnastics or weightlifting, recover, and then do another session, but the intensity on them is both the same. I think when people try and cram everything in, they're in a gym for like 3.5 hours, just solid, and by the end of like after an hour and a half, it's just pretty much pointless. Your nutrition's got to be on point, and then I think you've got to find out what sort of athlete you are. So I'm a big guy, I weigh 102 kilos, so anything strength related is not going to be a problem for me. So I've spent 2.5 years focusing on getting a ridiculous engine and being good at gymnastics, and then I've just kept my strength slowly ticking over. Whereas you might be a really good engine sort of athlete, but then your strength is lacking. Right. So don't try and focus on everything. Pick kind of the stuff you're weaker at and then focus on them, and then keep the stuff you're good at ticking over, which is probably my biggest tip. Don't kind of don't go on a strength program while trying to get fitter or trying to get better at gymnastics. It's just not going to work. Awesome.
So there you go. So if you guys needed any tips from a pro, hopefully that'll be quite useful. So thank you again for coming down. Hopefully we're going to do...
It's going to be a regular thing.
Yeah, and we'll do some bodybuilding.
And do a bodybuilding session, which I'm going to
revenge. Be my revenge. But this was not fun. So I was going to say it was fun. It was
real fun. Your face after like 7, 8
I know, I was like, you're joking. It's like another, how many have we got left? I was looking at the time like, Jesus, the time's going so slow. But it was fun. Thank you again. I'm going to get some food. Hope you guys found this video useful. Zack's going to be in a lot more of the videos. Make sure you follow him on Instagram. I'm going to put his Instagram. He's going to start his own YouTube channel as well. Thank you for watching. Say goodbye, Zack.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, and I'll hopefully see you again soon.
Yeah. Catch you guys later. Peace out.